Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Flashpoint FOC show. It is me riding solo today just because I got a busy day. I didn't want to bug Roy, see if he wanted to jump on. I'm going to kind of fly through FOC today. That way I can do orders. A lot of big things happening at Flashpoint. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm using the headphones. I know nobody's watching live right now, but if you are watching live, comments, that is the way you are going to be able to guarantee your FOC books. If you are watching this on YouTube on replay, go ahead and email us, Instagram message, Facebook message, Twitter message, TikTok message, and let us know what books you want, and we will put them aside for you, or we'll order them specifically for you. And if you're watching us on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. We do this if it's not Sunday, it's Monday before FOC. That is FOC is Final Order Cutoff. That is every Monday night. Your local store. It's 12 o'clock Eastern. It closes. So if you're on the West Coast, that's essentially 9 o'clock Eastern or 9 o'clock Pacific time. But getting your FOC orders in is how you guarantee that a book will be held for you on release date. So what happens is, let's say you say, I need a Batman number 156. I order one more specifically for you, so that way I'm not worried about, the people coming in on New Comic Book Day, anything like that. And then it is guaranteed for you, and you do not have to worry about it. Before we jump into that, I want to one more time pump the Winter Springs Comic Toy and More show. We are coming back to the Winter Springs VFW on Saturday, January 18th, noon to 5. That is the same day as Central Florida Comic Con. Differences: our event is free entry, tons of comic vendors. We got some toy vendors, Lego vendors, minifigs. We're going to have chocolate, candles. It'll be a great event. We are also doing a food drive for Winter Springs Elementary School. So bring in any non-perishable food, and we will enter you into a drawing that we will do every hour, giving out winners and prizes every hour. You don't have to be there to get them. You just have to donate something. Winter Springs Elementary's administration did reach out. They said cereal is a really big thing they need in the pantry. Cereal, granola bars, things like that. Easily accessible foods for the kids. So come on by. That's going to be January 18th, 2025. That is Winter Springs' first comic and toy show of 2025. Hopefully many more to come. And that is from noon to 5 at the Winter Springs VFW. That should be a great event. I know Orlando Collector Deviants are going to be there. T-Rex Collectibles is going to be there. It'll be a real fun one. So with that being said, let's jump into FOC. Like I said, FOC is Final Order Cutoff. It means it's your last opportunity to guarantee yourself a comic book before it sells out or before anybody can claim it sells out. Also guarantees you, at least if your comic book store is worth its weight in anything, it'll guarantee it that cover price for you. You don't have to worry about what price it's going for on Whatnot or eBay. It'll be the cover price because you FOC'd it. So to view FOC, whether you are on Pullbox or not, you can go to previewsworld.com/finalordersdue, and that'll take you right to the screen. Every week it updates with the newest stuff. If you do have Pullbox, you can log in using Pullbox. You can request the store. If not, you can at least use this as a resource. You have to be logged into Pullbox to be able to see DC on here. If you do not have Pullbox, you can go to lunardistribution.com and you can see DC's FOC over there. So with that being said, let's scroll through. Image. I've already done my FOC for the day. Obviously, I will make edits tonight based on what orders come in. But I did want to point out the wrong button. The Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn, this Mark Spears cover is just beautiful. Number 1 comes out this week, so you will see that on the preview show tomorrow. The other thing I wanted to show off is G.I. Joe is on issue 3, so that is really cool. We're on issue 3 of Josh Williamson's G.I. Joe from Skybound. This ties into Transformers and Void Rivals. Finders Keepers is a one-shot written by Vita Ayala. Kind of cool period piece. So if you like one-shot mystery there. You got Hyde Street. Moon is Following Us. No Hunter. I did think this was cool. Patchwork Girl of Oz is kind of like a all-ages style book. And it is based on, if I'm reading this correctly, it is based on L. Frank Baum's classic novel, The Patchwork Girl of Oz. Perfect for fans of Scotty Young and Kyle Strom's Twig. So yeah, definitely really cool, cute art style. Power Fantasy and Trade, that was a good book. What else? Void Rivals, obviously, it's a cool Hamara cover. World Tree by James Tynan, you got a Blanco cover and a Sweeney Boo cover with no art just yet. And then Witchblade and Walking Dead. Boom is kind of simple this week. It's got Fade issue 3, Flavor Girls issue 2, Jim Henson Presents. If you're a big Jim Henson, Fraggle Rock, Labyrinth, anything like that, you'll like this. This is a big Jim Henson, Dark Crystal. Minor Arcana, Power Rangers. I did think Power Rangers were hitting hard with some great covers this week, but the big one is the In-Huck Lee anniversary cover is awesome. I do also think the foil cover with the Black Ranger is awesome. And then I really like this FOC reveal cover. It almost looks Peach Momoko-esque. I don't think, yeah, it's definitely not Momoko, but I do like that. So those are your Power Rangers covers. DC Comics has a lot, so we'll run through that real quick. Absolute Wonder Woman is coming down to a third printing. I'm going to tell you I really like the Lyrics Lee variant here. Lyrics is phenomenal. Beautiful cover. I love her skeleton Pegasus. Like, it is great. There is a foil version of this. Foil, this is going to be a virgin foil of the original A cover. So for you foil lovers, there is that. Then we are getting a second print of number 2. Got an A cover right here, Sherman Belair. And then the cover I really liked was the Gilliam March variant right here with her in the wings in the background. Super cool. It looks like she's on top of the Pegasus. And then there is a foil variant for this as well. The foil is the Virgin A cover. So that is Absolute Wonder Woman. Then Absolute Wonder Woman 4 is going to hit. You've got your A cover by Hayden Sherman. Right there. Super cool. You've got your Elizabeth Torque variant. It seems like they always are going to have a variant where she's riding the skeleton Pegasus. And it's super cool. Then you also have, this cover is really great. Villa Lobos is also great. This is the Mattia de Lewis. Super cool with that giant sword. But I have to say the Villa Lobos is one of my favorites. Composition, colors, everything on that Lobos cover is awesome. So those are the variants for Absolute Wonder Woman 4. You have Authority compact editions. So these are $9.99 compact editions. Authority is definitely something a lot of people in the DC universe aren't super familiar with. There's Midnighter, Apollo, people like that. But this is going to be a James Gunn thing that he is going to do in the DC universe. So worth reading and getting caught up on that. Black Canary, Best of the Best, number 3. I do like this really cute cover by Sawi. Really like anime chibi style. I like that a lot. Fan. You've got DC Horror Presents number 4. This is the finale. This is the A cover featuring Green Lantern. And then this is your B cover by Charlie Adlard. So really cool. Written by Patton Oswalt on this one. DC's Lex in the City. This is essentially their seasonal $9.99 anthology, lots of stories. But the covers I wanted to show off was the Sawi again. Sawi over here with this awesome Harley Quinn Poison Ivy cover. Beautiful cover. And then I do want to show off the sexy Sozo Micah Nightwing. Nightwing looking. He's looking good. I don't know if Nightwing's ever looked better. So Detective Comics 1093 is going to be out. I do love the Juan Ferreira cover. Composition with the bats is just phenomenal. Don't want to miss out on that. Flash number 17 is out. Green Arrow 20. Harley Quinn 47. I do like 2 covers on this one. I love the David Nakayama cover here. David Nakayama with Swamp Thing where she's molding the clay. Super cool. And then I did like the Sweater Weather Simone DeMeo cover, which is this one. I like that with her taking a picture with the snowman. I think that's very cute, very Harley. Justice League Unlimited number 3. Number 1 has come out. Number 2 hasn't. You guys got number 1. It had that Hush backup story. Number 3 does not, but number 3 has some cool covers. I'm going to show you the A cover real quick, but very quickly we're going to jump to the Nathan Sersby cover. So Nathan Sersby is a phenomenal artist, and this is really cool, featuring Star Sapphire, Wonder Woman, and The Question. And then I did want to show off the Gilliam March UV raised foil. Super cool Swamp Thing in the background. And Batman kind of jumping out of the way. So that's super cool. It's Gilliam March. They are reprinting the first race of Flash and Superman. They are doing this in a regular cover, a foil cover. So this will be foilized. I own a really beat up copy of this book. It is awesome. It's like a magazine size, tabloid size as they called it. So that's super cool. And there is going to be a blank for those of you that want to get a sketch done on it. My Adventures with Superman trade paperback is on FOC. Power Girl, Superman 22 with awesome John Boy Myers cover featuring Doomsday. Then we'll jump to Marvel. All new Venom #1 second printing is out. This was the foil cover, now is the regular A cover for the second printing. You are going to get your Amazing Spider-Man 129 first appearance of Punisher facsimile. This is going to be the foil version of this. Remember, for SRP it says please inquire. So that means this book is likely going to be about $9.99 to $8.49 at any comic book store, just because they're not getting any discount. They are doing these Mark Brooks animated variants, so you'll see those a lot this week. There's Vision and Black Panther, that is for Avengers. We do have Eddie Brock Carnage. I am excited for that. Eddie Brock as Carnage, written by Charles Soule of Star Wars fame, 8 Billion Genies, tons of that. That is the A cover right there. Then you're going to have a variant cover by Alessandro Cappuccini. Super cool cover, very vintage Carnage. There is a blank cover. You have your kind of chibi cover by Chris Giarrusso. Super cool, looks like Cartoon Network cartoon. You are going to get a Humberto Ramos wraparound. I think this is the best cover of the bunch. So that will be closed off there, but that's a wraparound, Humberto Ramos. And then there is going to be a Mark Bagley foil. So this is Mark Bagley, classic Spider-Man artist. This will be a foil cover. This will likely be about $9.99, $8.49, depending on your store. And then there is the homage by Todd Knock. So it's Carnage, Amazing Spider-Man homage after Todd McFarlane. So that is Carnage. Fantastic Four #2 is getting facsimile. You have a foil and a regular. No blank on that. Laura Kinney Wolverine is getting a second print with an awesome lyrics cover. This is the A cover for the second print. Lyrics Lee. There are some cool boxes. Inquire about your store if they're going to carry these boxes. There is the Red Hulk one here where he's fighting Thing on one side and he's Red Hulk on the other. And then they are doing a Fantastic Four box bundle. Remember, you can order just one. It's just your comic store has to order 5. So that is that. I do think this is a really cool epic collection. This is Miles Morales Modern Era Epic Collection Volume 1. So this collects Miles Morales 1 through 12, plus Spider-Men 1 through 5, and the first appearance of Miles from Flash Ultimate Fallout 4. So that is a really great book for $44.99. Neymar #7 is up for pre-order. Here you have your Phoenix animated style variant. So check that out. Phoenix. You also have Power Man Timeless. I think this is going to be a cool book. It is written by Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing. They are amazing writers. They write great dialogue, great action. If you want to show off the Black History Month cover by Ken Lashley, super cool. You've got Scarlet Witch #9. That is going to feature an animated cover by Mark Brooks featuring her and Quicksilver. Really cool covers for Spirits of Vengeance 6. But what I really want to talk about is Star Wars Legacy of Vader. Awesome A cover by the ever-talented Derek Chu, who comes from that Art Jerem art tree. Great cover. That's the A cover. Then you're going to have a Annie Wu cover. It's just Kylo Ren fans, the profile of Kylo Ren. You are going to have your Black History Month cover right here, featuring that character. You are going to have an E.M. Geist cover featuring Vader's helmet in the background and Kylo going down the stairs with his saber. And then you are going to have the Jedi Knights sneak preview variant. So this is a sneak preview to Jedi Knights, featuring one of them on the cover. This is Star Wars Legacy of Vader #1. Don't miss out on that. I think that's going to be a good book, especially that A cover. Spectacular Spider-Man #12. Ultimate Black Panther. This has not even come out yet, and we're going a second print. Ultimate Universe. Well, no, sorry. This just came out, and it was a big spec book. Ultimate Universe 1 year in. This is #1, second printing, featuring the cover that everybody wanted. That was the spoiler cover. I tell you guys, if it's a spoiler cover, don't sleep on it. Get the spoiler cover. Is all I'm gonna say. Wolverine has an animation cover featuring him and Nightcrawler. You could always just ask for all the animation covers. I can easily do that. There is a second printing to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I still have some first printing. And then we'll jump to Dynamite. It just has Barbarella and I think Terminator, really. Barbarella, Powerpuff Girls, and Terminator. I'm excited to get that graphic novel in once we, oh, this is cool. Alex Ross, homaging kind of Alex Ross. Alex Ross did his original work on Terminator, if you guys didn't know. And then comics and graphic novels, that's going to show you everything else. So I will show you real quick. I did think the Crisis on Infinite Earths homage for Archie is cool. This Archie is Mr. Justice. And it's Crisis on Infinite Earths 8 homage, I believe. Might be 7. I think it's 8 though. Let's see what else. Kanto, Crow, Exorcism at 1610. The Fog, I want to give a shout out to Steve Ekstrom. He wrote The Fog for Sumerian Comics that is coming out in a graphic novel. I really hope Brooklyn Prince's Misfortune's Eyes comes out in graphic novel form soon as well. That'll be a really good one. Don't miss out on that book. Heat Seekers from the World of Gun Honey. You got your Kendrick Lim cover right there. And there are a few other covers. You can check those out. Little Stooges. I thought this was funny. It's like a Three Stooges comic book featuring them when they were little. So Mo Jr., Larry Jr., and Curly Jr. I think that's really cool. And there is this photo cover, which I think is hilarious. Check that out. That's hilarious. So yeah, your little comic book one shot there featuring those guys. There's a Minecraft graphic novel for those of you that want to get that for your kiddos. Christopher Chaos, The Pedestrian, Pause, Pin Apocalypse, Rick and Morty, She, Sonic, don't miss out on Sonic. They're just past their 75th issue, getting to 100 real soon. Ninja Turtles, Witcher Classic Collection. If you really love Witcher, this is Witcher. This is collects A Road with No Return, Betrayal Girl, Lesser Evil, The Last Wish, and The Bounds of Reason. So it's got 5 graphic novels in one for $29.99. So that is The Witcher. They just announced Witcher 4 at the Game Awards, so definitely jump on that. And that's kind of it. There's going to be some like magazines, like Little Shop of Horrors, some trading cards, some toys, some dice. Just let us know if you're interested in any of that. Marvel Comic Hunter strategy game, like that sounds really cool, you know, like, so just like look into it, and let us know if you need anything. And with that being said, we are done with the FOC show. I was able to keep it under 20 minutes. Woo woo! I will go ahead and drop this on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe. If you need to pre-order anything from here, do that before 9 p.m. Eastern time on Monday. You can email us at flashpointcomicsandgames@gmail.com. Down there below. And then you can message us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X, or TikTok. With that being said, Flash out, and we'll see you tomorrow for New Comic Book Day preview. Deuces.